Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashi Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review, along with my thoughts and opinions. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashi here today. So how excited are you guys that Love Alarm Season 2 is finally out? Well, as excited as we are for waiting 2 years for it to finally come out, I can see a lot of people are not happy with the outcome and the fact that it's only 6 episodes. So I was not so happy with it as like watching the first 3 episodes, and so I kind of got frustrated and I jump to the ending. But eventually I will go and fill in the spots and everything. But I mean, you pretty much get the whole point of it at this point now for season 2. But I'm gonna review the first 3 episodes with you guys and spoil partially the ending. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watched it already. Everybody's so excited. So the moment it came out, everybody just jumped right into it. So I'm gonna be reviewing that and giving you guys my thoughts of overall from season 1, what I can remember from season 1 compared with season 2 and overall the story of how it is. So as for our cast, we had Kim Sung-hyun playing Kim Jo-jo, Song Kang playing Hwang Sung-ho, and then Chung Ka-reum playing Lee Hae-young, and then Ko Mi-si playing Park Kun-mi, and then Ki Do-hoon playing Brian Cho, and then Kim Shin-eun playing Yuk-ju, and Lee Jin-eun playing Chon Do-gu, or Brian, the actual Brian Cho. So the synopsis for this one, season 2, is longing for a proof of her feelings. Kim Jo-jo sets out to uninstall the shield that was previously installed in her Love Alarm app to make the app ring for her one true love. But who is her one true love? So recap on the first 3 episodes with partial of the ending. If you guys have not seen it, when I get to the ending, do skip it. But the drama starts off where we left off from season 1. Like a few years has gone by already, and Love Alarm 2.0 has launched. And here's the thing: is at the end of season 1, Do-gu, the creator, the developer of Love Alarm, the first one, he committed suicide. So now the question is, how did 2.0 get launched? So we continue on with JoJo, who has launched the Shield app onto her Love Alarm app from season 1. Basically, from things that happened and afraid of her past, she didn't want to put soul into it. So Do-gu actually created the Shield app, and he actually installed into her Love Alarm app, and it now blocks her heart from ringing anybody's Love Alarm. So it's not ringing for anyone, and then basically, she and Song broke up in season 1, and because she won't ring his Love Alarm anymore. So now she's in college and she's dating Hae-young, and she is the secret artist to this webtoon called The Ringing World. And things between her and her aunt from back then has patched up. Her aunt respects her a lot because remember, her family committed suicide and she was supposed to die, but she survived from it, and now her family's in a lot of debt because of that. And then her aunt has to pay all the debt, so her aunt pretty much hated her. But that was when she was in high school. Now she's in college and she's making money, she's taking care of the shop, and she's doing everything. So the aunt really appreciates her now, and they patch things up, and she has a lot of respect for her aunt compared to Kumi, who is her daughter. We see Kumi, she's still suffering and dying to find the creator or the developer of Love Alarm. So we move on to see Hae-young, who has always been ringing JoJo's Love Alarm whenever he steps within the kilometer radius that is the circle, the ring. And so she has not rung his at all, and she's convincing herself that she does love him, and she is seeking out to find Do-gu because she wants to remove the shield activation that is actually on her phone, so she can actually ring Hae-young's Love Alarm. So we also continue on with Sung-ho dating his girlfriend, which we saw from season 1, Yuk-ju, and he's tried to move on from JoJo, but he obviously still can. Now he's a famous actor. He's still living the horrible life he lives, where his father's he has to perform the perfect image because his father is trying to win the campaign again to be a politician and all stuff like that, and his mother, who doesn't care about anything but wealth and money that the father can provide for her. So we see Soho doing a photo shoot, and he's supposed to show sadness and sour and all stuff like that. And then the photographer says that, show it, think of it when you lost the one you love. Why did she leave you? Why did she break up with you? Why didn't she love you? And so this got him to start thinking about JoJo, of how he loves her so much. She's his first love, and she left him, and he's like in a lot of pain for that. And then they bring up the love alarm. Why didn't you trigger her love alarm? Or why didn't she trigger yours? And like he like snapped out of it, and he like just be like, no, I don't understand. Why didn't she lie to me? Why didn't it work if we loved each other, So it just shows us all these years, even though he shows as if he's dating another girl, and Haeyoung and JoJo are dating, he still longs for her, and he still misses her. And moving on, there's like this man who is crazy about JoJo, about her ringing world, her webtoon, and he's like stalking her. And basically, she kind of like put a break on the story because she doesn't know whether she should launch the next episode or not. And so people are waiting about it. And this guy who's crazy or creepy and crazy about her, and he's like chasing her and knowing her, all things like that. And like he wants her to release the next episode and things like that. Well, we kind of get a hint that he is the murderer of going around killing all these girls. So when he steps into their love alarm, like their love alarm circle and everything, he rings their app, but then he goes and kills them, So it becomes like a bad thing now for the love alarm app. It's like, hey, you're getting girls murder out there for guys that ring it, and they're just crazy and they just kill the girls. So anyway, there's that, and then we move to see Haeyoung, who cares so much about JoJo that he will do whatever it takes every day to show her that he loves her, he cares for her, and he will always make her alarm go off. And she's unable to do the same back to him, but she continues to search for Dooku because she wants to come to, she wants to remove it. She comes to the conclusion that the current developer right now that is showing his face is Brian Cho, who is played by Ki Do-hoon? Yeah, so she comes, she meets him, she reaches out to him and asking to meet him, because she wants to remove that. And she believes it's Dooku because she's thinking he did plastic surgery. Well, she gets invited to the Love Alarm 2.0 100-day anniversary where she meets him. And when she goes and meets Brian Cho, Song is also at the party with his girlfriend, and he follows JoJo and overhears the conversation. JoJo tells Brian Cho that she about the student who gave her that shield activation on her app, and she wants to know if Brian Cho is Dooku. He doesn't respond, but he cuts like it straightforward to her that he's not going to remove the shield because he doesn't know how to. And he tells her that the shield gives you full power. That's the thing where you understand. Is because when you have full power to block your love alarm from your heart from ringing anybody's love alarm, doesn't that give you full power? Where you can be like, you could basically play the game. Because all these guys are falling for you, but you're not ringing them, and it makes them want you more. But he pretty much puts that to her, and he tells her that Dooku is no longer alive. Like, didn't you hear? He's dead, And so she's like frustrated because she can't remove it, and she wants to prove it, find the answer to her heart of who she actually truly loves. So she leaves, and because someone overheard everything, he expects an explanation about it. He's like, is this why you broke up with me and how you were able to do it so cleanly was because you have this, that you still love me, So he's determined to win her back, and without the app now. So he don't care about the app anymore, and he's determined to win her back. He breaks up with his girlfriend, and he apologizes for using her, and he actually doesn't love her, and he doesn't want to continue to waste her time and break her heart. So moving on, there's that, and we get to see Haeyoung, where Haeyoung, we learn about his past a little bit. His father was a murderer, and now he's on patrol. His parole review is coming up, and Haeyoung fears that he will become like his father, because at a young age his mother always tells him, you want to know how your father looks like, look in the mirror, you look identical to your father. So he meets his father, and his father's like telling him that I repent for everything, sign that paper so I can come out. Well, Haeyoung sees that his father, has not repented. His father's still the same person. The parole gets denied, and his father doesn't come out, and he's in a lot of pain, and JoJo comforts him because she feels the same pain as him, and she understands him because they both share very dark pasts of each other's life and parents and stuff like that. And so it shows you a little bit right there that they have a connection with each other, they understand each other, and regardless of the app, they care for each other and they love each other not because of the app. And then we're moving on, we get to see a little bit more about Kumi, who is desperate to meet Brian Cho, and she gets things working out with her when she gets in contact with CDG. It's so obvious who CDG is Cho Toku, and he gives her a mission to complete, and once she does, he will help her. So it shows us that he is alive and he's just somewhere, and it can bring him back because the current Brian Cho right now is not him, and something is up, and the current Brian Cho now is faking to be him. So that ends it for us for the first 3 episodes, and like I said, I did spoil for myself because I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm a bit frustrated with JoJo of how she cannot determine her heart, and she's just continuing to beat around the bush and all these things like that, and she's really weak, and it's we know that both the men loves her, but like her heart is already turning towards Haeyoung without the app, because you remember in season 1 when he was going to pursue her without the app, because he's all like, that doesn't matter, be like whole old time where I can chase you, I'm going to flirt with you, I'm going to do all these things with you, and he's doing all of that, versus how this current time that they're in, where it's all about the app and all these things like that. So basically, spoiler, she does end up with Haeyoung. She gets over her fear of her past, and her and Sono does patch up things about their relationship and the misunderstanding and everything. They were each other's first loves, but that does not mean they were each other's last love. They share a great relationship together, but they should keep it that way, and that they were in good terms, and it's just not meant to be, and it was just a part of this app, that got them to fall in love with each other. So JoJo does go to Haeyoung, as Sono does try to get back with Yukju, but he apologizes because he can't love her that way, but he will try, and it's going to take time. He can't force it on someone, and so she tells her that she will wait until the day he truly loves her. So that's that, but the whole point of the Love Alarm app, and it teaches us, is that technology does not determine your heart. And Haeyoung proved that to us in season 1, where he pursued JoJo without the app, and he didn't care about that. And the whole point is that the only reason why this was created in the first place with Tuku, pretty much he wants to tell the girl he likes. He's this very shy guy, and he has a crush on a girl, which is Kumi, and he thought maybe with this app it'll show her his interest in her. But when she learned that he's this nerdy guy who likes her, she said like, I'm the hottest girl and you're a nerd and you like me? No. And she turns him out, and she's grossed by it, and it shows him that even with this app, even though he's not the best looking guy, she still doesn't like him. So it doesn't matter, it's just in human nature, and it's just that way. And some people, they're evil, they think that way, so he pretty much shuts down this app, and it's pointless to having it because it's a bad way. And there's a lot, and because of this app 2.0 being launched, it killed a lot of girls, because guys were doing this on purpose to get the girls, and then they killed them, they murdered them, and all things like that. So yeah, that's what it is. And he came back and he shut it down, and obviously Brian Cho, the fake one, goes to jail for it and everything, because he launched this and he wanted to make money out of it and do more out of it. But yeah, so recap on the first 3 episodes and the ending of it. So I mean, I've seen parts and parts of it, and obviously Haeyoung and Sono, they fight and all these things like that, but they patch things up, and it pretty much showed JoJo that this app doesn't determine your heart. It's up to you and who you love, and that's the same for everything and every day now. It does not determine you. This technology thing does not determine you. It's up to you whether you love that person or not, whether you find similarity, whether you want to share this path with, and everything like that. So basically, season 1 was very, very about the app, and that it's the current technology and everything like that, and everybody uses it, while season 2 explains to us that no, it doesn't work that way, you know. You can't control a human's heart by technology. You can't force this upon them. It's different, you know. So that's basically what season 2 is. I'm honestly, it's not worth the 2-year wait, for in my opinion. I've read a lot of comments and some people are not happy about it, that like seriously, but at the same time it makes you go, yeah, like I in a way I like how it concluded that, yeah, like the whole point of what I'm saying, that technology doesn't determine you, you know. So it's really nice of how they put the message out there that technology is not going to prove it to you, you know. For like JoJo, like even if you have the shield on your phone, it does not determine your heart. So you shouldn't even seek to get rid of it. You should just prove it and show it that you love Haeyoung regardless, you know, of that app. And he is a very understanding person, where he will understand that, compared to someone where he actually was like, no, like he's all about the app versus Haeyoung's not, you know. So that's pretty much like what it is for season 2, which give us the conclusion. And I don't know, I mean, so far like season 1 was so good, season 2 ended for us like this, and I think it's a good conclusion. And I mean, I think the webtoon's still going on, but obviously, you know, when it comes to drama, it's very different from webtoon. Webtoon can expand and can be however long that it is, just like how True Beauty is, versus, you know, drama. Drama, you gotta really get to the point and just, you know, turn your story the way it is, you know. But yeah, I don't want to blabber on too long. If you guys have not seen season 2, do check it out after you listen to my review, you watch my review and everything. I'm not all for it, but I really like the idea that, you know, it doesn't determine who you are. Like, even wait, because it shows us that this is what happens in 2023. So like, yeah, that's what it is. But you know, it still doesn't work, and a lot of people, they still go back to trying to date and get to love each other the old way. So but yeah, that's it for Love Alarm Season 2 recap of the first 3 and partial of the ending. And that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.